Hello dear students, in this video I am explaining the second module, conformal transformation. The first concept is conformal transformation, discussion of the functions w is equal to z square, w is equal to e raised to z and w is equal to z plus 1 divided by z. So here I will take the first discussion, w is equal to z square. So to find out the conformal transformation of this given function, let us take the substitution z is equal to x plus iy. So it is u plus iv is equal to x plus iy the whole square. Expanding this by using a plus b the whole square. So x plus iy the whole square is going to become x square plus I square y square plus I into 2xy. But I square value is minus 1. Therefore it is x square minus y square plus I into 2xy. Separating the real and imaginary parts. Real part is u is equal to x square minus y square and imaginary part is v is equal to 2xy. Call this as equation number 1. Consider x is equal to c1. X is equal to c1 is a straight line parallel to y-axis where c1 is a constant. If we substitute x is equal to c1 in the first equation, then the set of equation 1 becomes u is equal to c1 square minus y square and v is equal to 2c1y. Using v is equal to 2c1y, we can write the value of y, that is y is equal to v divided by 2c1. Now substituting this y value in u equation. So u equation is going to become u is equal to c1 square minus v square divided by 4c1 square. Or it can be written as v square divided by 4c1 square is equal to c1 square minus u, or v square is equal to minus 4c1 square into u minus c1 square. Here minus sign is taken common. So v square is equal to minus 4c1 square into u minus c1 square. This is a parabola in the w plane, symmetrical about the real axis with its vertex is at c1 square comma 0 and focus at the origin. It may be observed that the line x is equal to minus c1 is also transformed into the same parabola. That means in the case 1 we had considered x is equal to c1 and we got the equation of a parabola. Similarly, instead of x equal to c1, if we consider x is equal to minus c1 also, then we get the equation of a parabola only. Case 2, consider y is equal to c2. Y is equal to c2 is also a straight line parallel to y-axis where x-axis. c2 is a constant. Then if we substitute y is equal to c2, then the set of equation 1 becomes u is equal to x square minus c2 square and v is equal to 2x into c2. Using the value of v is equal to 2x c2, we can write down the x value, x is equal to v divided by 2c2 and substituting this x value in u. So u is equal to v square divided by 4c2 square minus c2 square, or it can be written as v square divided by 4c2 square is equal to u plus c2 square. Here I have shifted this minus c2 square to this side, so it will become a plus. We can write v square is equal to 4c2 square into u plus c2 square. If you observe this equation, even this is also represents a equation of a parabola, symmetrical about the real axis whose vertex is at minus c2 square comma 0 and the focus at the origin. Also, if we consider the line y is equal to minus c2, this is also transformed into the same parabola. Hence, from these two cases, we can conclude that the straight lines parallel to the coordinate axis in the z plane map onto the parabolas in the w plane. Here we have the images z plane. In the case 1, we were having the line x is equal to c1. X is equal to c1 is a straight line parallel to y-axis. Using this line, we got the equation of a parabola, that is v square is equal to minus 4c1 square into u minus c1 square. This is the equation of a parabola in the w plane. Similarly, from the case 2, that is y is equal to c2, which is also a straight line parallel to x-axis. Using this equation, we got the another equation of a parabola, that is v square is equal to 4c2 square into u plus c2 square. This is the image in the w plane.